You deny it again?
Shush. Welcome. Turn up your volume. Welcome to another Mindset Breakthrough Day with Sandra Bravo. There we go. And I'm not in Gold Coast today. Today I'm in a place called Rainbow Beach in Queensland of Australia. It's about 3 or 4 hours from Brisbane, which is the city of the state. And obviously, because we can't leave the state, we figured, where can we go for the school holiday? So we decided to rent a motorhome and just go on a road trip adventure for 11 days, traveling around the coast from beach to beach to beach. And I have 2 very special guests today. In fact, 3. Here's the third one. Meet Chloe. This is our little puppy. Say hi. And I have another 2 very special guests. That's Alannah and Brianna. Alannah is 13 and Bri is 10. And we are, you can't see because the sun is coming down, but all of that is the ocean right there. And it's just gorgeous. We found like the best spot to put ourselves in. And tomorrow we're doing a day tour to a place called Fraser Island, where is an island that you can only, so you go in a ferry and then you can only travel around the island on a 4-wheel drive. So we've got a tour that will take us to 75-mile beach that you've probably seen in the movies, and the all the wrecked ship and all these magical places. So we're leaving very early. We're spending the day doing that tour, and then we come back here to continue our journey up north. So on behalf of Tony Robbins Success Resources and myself, Sandra,
Alannah, Brianna, and Chloe.
Welcome to another Mindset Day. I hope you're enjoying these daily inspirational tips that add up to your breakthroughs, to your success every day. And today my special guests are going to talk to you about commitment, which is a topic that we started yesterday. And my girls were busy. Alannah had her own client. And I told you about her story about being in gymnastics or cheerleading for 6 years. And if you didn't watch it, go back, scroll down, wherever you're watching this, scroll down to watch the replay from yesterday so you can get caught up. But I want you to hear from them because it's a complete different experience and a complete different point of view. So Alannah, you're 13. What's the meaning? What does commitment mean to you?
Like keeping track of a thing, like whether it's, you know, staying in work or literally just a different gymnastics place, like keeping your word or sticking to the same thing, and not just jumping from place to place or thing to thing. And
because yesterday I told them that when you first started cheer all those years ago, your daddy and I said to you, yes, but we want you to commit at least for a year because it's okay. We want you to commit at least for a year because you already tried ballet and dancing and all these things, right?
Yeah.
And that would mean a big commitment with your nutrition, a big commitment of money and time for daddy and I to take you to your training. And for you, because sometimes it would mean not seeing your friends or having fun because you had to go training, right?
Yeah, which we had a few of those.
So what was it for you, Alannah, being committed to doing that cheerleading? You ended up doing it for about 6 years. What started like 1, ended up for 6. How did it go for you when it got tough or you felt tired or your friends were doing something else and you were committed to your training? How was that for you?
To be honest, there were many times when I was just like, oh, like I don't want to do this. Like I remember telling you, like I'd come home and I'd be like, I don't want to do cheer anymore. I'm so sick of it. But like even my coach said, like her daughter came back and said like, oh, I don't want to do it anymore. I'm so sick of it. I'm missing out on like my friends because of it. And again, it's just a phase. Like, you know, you're going to have your rough spots in life and your more pleasant and lovely, like, times in life. So, like, you just got to know, like, just stick to it and good things will come. And then, you know, at the end of it, it was kind of just bad things. And then I was like, I think we should just try something new. But that was after 6 years.
Yes.
And I was committed to 1. And then I stayed committed for another 6. And then towards the end, I was just like, I don't know.
You were ready to try something new. Yeah. That's right. Nice. And what about, for example, yesterday, Alannah, you have a couple of clients, one that you teach Instagram for her business, and the other one that you whom you teach Spanish to. And so yesterday you had one of your coaching calls while we're on the road driving, and we pulled off to the side of the road for you to do your commitment. And even today, like today, we're here on an amazing holiday, and soon you're gonna be talking to both of your clients. So talk about those commitments when you're out having fun, traveling with the family on a great holiday, and you have your business commitments with your clients.
I think I classify it more as like fun, whereas less of a chore to do and more of a exciting new thing to do. Like I get to teach people who are way older than me, and it's just it's exciting to hear what they would want to say and all that, and just like their excitement too, just with learning new things all the time. Like one of my clients was so excited yesterday, and for me it was just like, oh my god, like I could have never thought that I like what I know is so like useful to someone else. So it was just amazing to hear her get so excited over something. I was like, how do you not know how to do this? Like, something that I just do in my everyday life.
How cool is that? I mean, Alannah and I didn't even plan this. I just said to the girls, I'd like you to be with me on my live today. And I mean, Alannah said it spot on. When you live into your life purpose, when you discover that what your gift is, the thing that you're good at, and you're adding value to others, it's so fulfilling that doesn't feel like work or a chore. It becomes fun to do. It's a joy for Alannah to see that she can actually make such a difference in someone else's life, someone else that could be her mom, because she's so much older than her, but she has something that she can add value to. And here's her client feeling super excited, inspired, and motivated by what Alannah is teaching her, because she can see the possibilities of how much more she'll be able to do in her business thanks to the things that Alannah is teaching her. And so even if we're in the middle of a holiday, for Alannah, it doesn't feel like, oh, I have to go and do this coaching call, or it's fun because she's enjoying it. And we as human beings, we get fulfillment from doing the things that we love, from adding value to others, from sharing our gifts. Tony Robbins always talks about the power of fulfillment. If you have success but not fulfillment, that is the ultimate failure. So fulfillment is what we're after in life as human beings. And how cool is it? I mean, I wish I was Alannah's age when I started, right? That at 13, not only she's getting paid to do something she loves, and she's getting so much fulfillment from seeing the impact that she has in her clients and how much value she adds.
Yeah, and I improve myself like every single time I do it too, because even with Spanish, like I'm pretty fluent, but I can always learn new things. And they do a lot of research too before each session we have. So then I learn new things, they learn new things, we can both implement, and it's just great.
So she's preparing for her coaching lessons. She's learning more and more. And Tony Robbins always say, take notes, not like you're learning from the teacher. Take notes as if you're going to teach it to someone else. You're going to transfer that knowledge to someone else, because it helps you learn it better and take it to a whole new level. And that's the thing for Alannah. She is taking her Spanish, her Instagram skills to a whole new level for the fact that she's teaching what she knows, and she's then motivated to do more research, to learn more, to pass it on. Sorry, I'm scratching my eyes. We just had lunch or dinner, whatever it was, and I caught a chili, and I didn't realize I still had chili on my fingers, so it's going in my eyes. So that's awesome, Alannah. How proud are you of yourself being 13, having your own clients, making your own money, and getting all that fulfillment doing what you love?
A few months ago, I would have thought it wasn't possible to be making money at 13, having a job at 13 years old. And I did the Tony Robbins, what would you call it? Seminar, UPW seminar online thing with my mom, and I broke the wood with my hands. And what I wrote on the wood was like, to start making money at 13 years old without the mentality of I can't. And all of a sudden now I've got 2 clients and I'm working with them and super happy for it. And
oh my god, I got goosebumps. I forgot about that. That's so true. When we did UPW virtual back in July at home with Tony Robbins, Alannah, on the wood that she broke through, her breakthrough was, her limiting belief was, I can't make money at such a young age, because she was 13. She broke through that limiting belief. She put her new empowering belief. And oh my God, I forgot that. And look at her now, earning all this money from her clients, paying her weekly. And she has her pocket money. She has her Spriggy card. She shares things to the friends. Yesterday we went to get some water, and she wanted some lollies, and she's like, she wouldn't let me pay. She's like, no, mom. And she pulled out her own wallet with her card, and she paid for her own lollies. I mean, oh my God, if that's not a real example of what UPW Virtual does for you, then I don't know what. I mean, it was July when she broke through that limiting belief of, I can't make money at 13, and here she is now, enjoying having her clients. And not only that, I mean, at 13 you can't legally get a job, but when you're 14 you can.
Yes, you can.
At
some places.
At some places. So some of her friends already have jobs, but they have to be there. Whether it's McDonald's or Hungry Jack's or the ice cream shop or whatever. When Alannah is like, gets paid a lot more per hour than you would at these places, she doesn't have to physically be there. So she can be traveling, having fun, having a holiday with her family, and still be working as long as she has her laptop, her phone, and internet. Boom, she's in business. You must be so proud of yourself, babe. Well done. How does it feel like to be such a big success? Good. Amazing. Very good. Thank you, Alannah. That was amazing. So, Bri, let's go with you. What's the meaning of commitment for you, Bri?
It's like doing something that you stick to a long time that you really enjoy. Like, you can't, like, for instance, I did cheer as well. And I stuck to it because I really enjoyed it. So I did it for 2 years around, but before that, I was not committed to it at all. Yeah, I did. I was gonna say that. I was gonna do 1 year. I didn't even do a year. I did like, a few months. Then I quit. Then I went back for a few weeks. And then I quit. And then I went back. And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stick to this. And then I did it, and I started really enjoying it. And I feel like it was just because I was too young at that time. I was only like 6 years old when I started cheer. Mm-hmm. And then I quit. And then when I was like 8 years old, I was like, you know what? I want to do this again. Mm-hmm. So I go to my gym. I start training there. I really enjoy it. And then I move from that gym, and I enjoy it even more. And then, like, I understand it if you're just like, you know what, I'm kind of getting bored of this. I want to move to something else. So then I was like, you know what, I'm kind of getting bored of doing cheer. So you know what, why don't I change? So instead, I went to touch. It was completely different to cheer, like a whole new level. But, I'm really enjoying it now. This is only like a couple months ago. And I'm really enjoying cheer. Like, it's really enjoyable. And yes, soon I'll quit, but I'm going to say committed to it for this period of time, this long period of time. Because, like, if you're going to start something, you can't just go the next minute, oh, I don't like it, I'm going to leave. It. Exactly. It's like Tony Robbins events and success resources. You can't go to it, and you can't just stay there for, 12 minutes and then be like, I don't really like this. I'm going to find myself home. I'm going to quit doing this. So then you just leave. Because you could implement some really good stuff. Like, even if it's your sport, like your, hobby or whatever, you can't just do it. Start, yeah? Exactly. You can't just go, you can't just be like, oh, I don't like this, I'm going to leave, right? And I get it if, it's like a sport or instance or a hobby, and you try it out and you're like, I don't really think this suits me. But, like, I understand that if you don't want to do it. But, like, if you start, you can't just quit like that. Sure, if it's tryouts, if it's tryouts, you can quit, If it's something that you've started and that you've already went through and you've signed up and everything, you can't just quit like that. Can we just talk about my mom's commitment for a second? I mean, she went from working at a normal store, working several hours a week, putting us in kindergarten every single day, to now being super duper flexible, staying committed to Tony Robbins and to learning and growing herself every single day. She does not believe in there's nothing to learn in. Staying committed to raising us. Yeah, I'm going to say that. Committed to us. And committed to, do these calls every single day for you guys. Committed to all of that. And I mean, look how far she got now. Committed to driving this. That
family
is
van.
what commitment does.
Thank you, girls. It's very sweet.
So it's like a really big thing. You start something, you can't just quit on it. You have to finish it. If you it's like a math test. Oh, that's it. Yeah.
And you know what, like the girl said, my commitment to creating a better life for me and my family, because otherwise I would still be stuck in a full-time job doing 10, 12 hours a day, which I probably wouldn't even have now because it was in the travel agency world. So I would be without a job now that, there's no travel. But it was my commitment to wanting to have a better life for me and my kids that made me decide to enroll into UPW 10 years ago, to go and do it. And it was thanks to everything I learned there and the breakthroughs that I had that allowed me to have the confidence and the belief that I could do it, replace my income doing what I love, quitting my full-time job, to be able to run my business from home, to travel the world with the kids, to be able to do this because, I'm still working. I'm still doing my business. I'm still doing my calls. And I just pull out my computer whenever we are, like this morning, right? And do our calls or like doing this. This is fun. But they get the example, I guess, of what is possible. So in their minds, it's going to be very easy to think as an entrepreneur because they'll be like, well, I watched my mom do it all her life, right? We can be running a business and still have the lifestyle and the freedom to do amazing things
And
like
it gives
this.
us the motivation to do it, seeing that my mum's done it with a lot of problems, but has still gotten through it. And it's like
Challenges,
yes.
not problems.
And it's like this book I'm reading actually, and it's saying if you have gratitude, if you have all this like positive mindset, life is going to get harder as you go through, and there's going to be many challenges and bumps throughout it. But if you have a good mindset to it and you just really put your mind to it, you're going to be able to get over those bumps. But if you give up at one stage and you're already so far, you're not committed to doing what you really want to do. It's like a math pathways thing that I have to do at school. We do these modules on it, and then once it gets to the test day, we go to the test, and you can't just be like, oh, these questions are too hard, I'm not going to do it. Because you've already gone so hard and you worked so hard to do these modules. So when it gets to the test, you're like, oh, I'm not going to do it. You need to be like doing the modules and you need to be like, yeah, exactly. I'm so motivated to do this test. I've studied so hard,
Yeah. And even when we're on school holidays, the girls are still reading 30 minutes out loud every day, each of the books. Well, it's a negotiation in exchange of their phones. If they want their phones for the whole day, they get to read out loud for 30 minutes because they probably can't see at their age, but I know the value in that, right? And so it's about negotiating what they want, devices, electronics, phones, in exchange for what I know is good for them. And it's nothing, 30 minutes out of a whole day of fun and phone and stuff. They think it's a lot, but I think it's nothing.
But, we stay committed to it because we know at the end of it, it's going to give us, a good prize.
Exactly.
Okay.
So what's your commitment to take your life to a whole new level? If you're truly committed to create the lifestyle, the freedom, take your whole life to a new level, whether it's in health, relationship, business, career, finance and money, whatever it is, sign up for UPW Virtual.
Do it right now.
22nd to 25th of October. Go to bringthefreedom.com. What's the website again?
Bringthefreedom.com. Just in case you didn't understand the accent.
And get your UPW virtual ticket to do it with Tony Robbins, 22nd to the 26th of October. I look forward to seeing you there.
And wait, before we end this, I just want to say, if because we're watching you, when you join up, don't quit through it if it's too hard, if there's bumps, because that's life, and you can
get through it. I believe in you.
And at the end of it, there's going to be such a massive prize.
Sign up for Tony Robbins, UPW.
And there's going to be a big prize at the end of it.
Don't touch me.
So keep on going.
So that's us for today. Have a fantastic weekend wherever you are in the world. On behalf of Success Resources, Tony Robbins, Sandra Bravo,
Brianna Harrison Bravo, Alannah,
and Chloe. Have a great weekend. We'll see you next week, same time.
Bye.
Sign up.
How do I do it?